Hello, students. How are you? I wish you are fine and doing well. I hope you enjoy the holiday and stay home. Be safe. Today, we are going to talk about the simple future tense, the tense that we use will and the negative one won't, will not. So we say will, WHWILL, will for the positive, and we use will not or won't, WON apostrophe and then T. Won't, it means will not. This model auxiliary verb we use to talk about the future. So we used to talk about and to expect something, to predict something about the future. So when I say predict, to think and expect something will happen in the future. So let's try to start step by step. So we have the positive and we have the negative. So if we say for the positive, we say I will, you will, he will, she will, it will, we will, and also they will. For the negative, we just add not. So we say will not, or we say the WON apostrophe T, won't. It means also will not. Let's look at some examples. So if we say for the positive, the words will reach 10 billion in the year 2025. So the world's population will reach 10 billion in the year 2050. So we are talking about expectation. Now we are 2020. After a week, we will be 2021. I wish you a happy new year. And if we are expecting for after 30 years, 2050, so what we say, the world's population, the number of people on our earth, the world's population will reach 10 billion in the 2050. So we are using will to predict, to think about something will happen in the future. We are not talking about these days, okay? So we say I will or I'll. I apostrophe double L. You will or you'll. You or you apostrophe double L. This is the short, the abbreviation or the short use, the short form and the full form. The full form, I will. The short form, I'll. You, you'll. He, he'll. She, she'll. It will, it'll, but it's not always used. This one is not common. Usually we use I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll. And we also use will, we will. They'll, it means they will. So these are the short form of will. We are talking about prediction of the future. So just put in your mind for the third person singular, I mean he, she, it. Usually for the third person singular we add s. So we say he speaks two languages, okay? When we use will, no s. We don't use the s on the third person singular. So we don't say he will speaks. No, we say he will speak. So we use the zero without any addition. The infinitive will plus the infinitive. He will speak. She will speak. It will speak. They will speak. No s. Okay. So we use just the infinitive after will. Now let's try to use some examples about the positive form. Just will plus the infinitive. We are prediction again. We are talking about the prediction for the year 2050. In the year 2050, we will have flying cars. So cars not only move on the floor, we will have flying cars. In 2050, people will live until they are 100 years old. So they will not die when they are 60 or 70. They will live for more or longer period. Do you agree? Do you think it's possible or not? Just tell me if you want. Write something, or when we meet together, you can tell me what do you think. Now, in 2050, this is another example. In 2050, everyone will speak at least three languages. Okay? So we are talking again about something positive, not negative, only positive. We use will plus the infinitive, talking about the future. I will meet him later. You will come later. Again, you'll, he'll. Okay? So also, it will rain tomorrow. It will rain tomorrow. So I'm talking about tomorrow. I'm trying to expect or to predict something about the future. It will rain tomorrow. She will be late on Monday. She has something to do and she will be late. She will not come to school on time. Okay? So again, we say she'll. We will get married in September. We will get married in September. We will get married. So we say will. We, W E apostrophe double L. Will. I will leave the school later. So today, after 1 or 2 hours, I'm going home. I will leave the school later. So again, I'll. All these sentences, I'm talking about the future. I'm predicting something about the future, and I'm using will plus the infinitive without any addition, only verb one, infinitive. Again, the short form, we just put apostrophe and double L, like I'll, you'll, will, she'll, will, they'll. Okay? So now the apostrophe, I'll meet him later. This is the short form. I'll meet him later. It means I will meet him later. You will come. You will come. It'll rain tomorrow. It will rain tomorrow. It will rain tomorrow. She will be late on Friday. Okay? So this is how we say about something in the future positively, no negative. We are talking about something positive with the full form or with the short form. Now let's try the negative. We just add not. Not. So we say will not. And the short form WON apostrophe T, won't. Again, let's talk about 2050. In the year 2050, there won't be any more war. People will not fight. There won't be any more war. People will live together peacefully, friendly. They will like and live together without any war. So I'm trying to expect something about the future, about 2050. In the year 2050, countries won't fight against each other. Again, countries will not fight with each other. They will be friendly and living together. The short form, won't. It won't. She won't. He won't. They won't. It means will not. Now we talk about the positive, number one, and with the short form and the full form. Number two, we talked about the negative. Now, number three, let's try to talk about the questions. So we say, if it's positive, will I go to school tomorrow? So this is question. If it's positive, I will go to school. So if I want to make negative question, just put the will at the beginning. So move the will. I will go to school tomorrow. Just take the will and put it at the beginning. Will I go to school tomorrow? Okay. So we say, will I, will you, will he, will she, will it. Okay. So I will eat McDonald's tomorrow. I will eat fried chicken tomorrow. I will. This is the positive. Let's try now to make it question. Will I eat fried chicken tomorrow? So I just take the will and put it at the beginning before the subject. Will I eat fried chicken tomorrow? So this is how we make question. We just put the will, add the modal verb will at the beginning of the sentence. Yes, no questions. Now we have also yes, no questions. Will I go? Will you come early? Yes, I will. No, I won't. Will she dance? Will she dance? Yes, she will. Or no, she won't. Will they leave Thailand to go to China next year? Yes, they will, or no, they won't. So this is how we use the question, and with yes, no questions and yes, no. This is what we call yes, no questions. Now we also have the WH questions. So we say, where will I go? Where? WH. Where? When? What? Who? Whom? We call them all WH question. So, where will I go? Where? I will go to Canada. Why will you come early? I will come early because I want to play with my friends. When will it be cold? I think next week it will be cold in Thailand. Okay? So we say WH questions like where, why, when, who, what, and when. And then we put will. Where will I go? Who will come tomorrow to school? Okay? Who will teach us English next year? Okay? So this is how we do it. Will you get a promotion next year? Yes, I think I will. No, I don't think so. I won't get any promotion for the next year. Will he? Will he travel to the US next year? Yes, he will. Or no, he won't. So this is the WH questions with the yes or no. Will we buy a house next year? No, we won't. Or yes, we will. Will they win the lottery next year? Do you know the lottery? So you pay money and you get small card. Then at the end of the year, they make some collect and pick numbers. Then you win a lot of money, or you lose, or you don't win anything. So will they win the lottery next year? Maybe they will, or they won't. Okay. So this is how we do it. We can also say, when will you travel to the US? I think I will travel to the US next year. Or I won't travel to the US. When will we when will we buy a new house? I think we will buy a new house in 2021 or in 2023. Okay? So this is how we use it. Now let's talk about some grammar. The grammar rule. So we use will first to talk about the future. As we said, we are trying to expect, to predict something about the future. I will go now with my friends, but I tell you, I will be back later tonight. This night, I will be back. I will be back later tonight. I'm busy right now. I'll call you tomorrow. So I'm talking about the future. I'll call you tomorrow. Now, to make predictions. So the first one we use to talk about the future. I will be back later tonight. I will be back later tonight. I'm busy right now. I will call you later. Okay, so I'm talking about the future. This is number one. Now, number two, we are talking about prediction. So, predictions. To make predictions, we use also will. I think it will rain tonight. It looks like the sky is gray. I think it will rain tonight. I don't think it will rain tonight. Okay? So this is how we talk about number two, the prediction. Now, number three, to make decisions. So to decide about something. What would you like to eat? So you should decide, what would you like to eat? I think I'll have chicken. I think I will have pizza. I think I will have Tom Yum Kun. Okay? So I think I will have. I'm using here will to talk about my decision, what I want, what will I do. I'm cold. I think I will put the heater on. I need to turn on the heater. I think it's too hot. Let's I'm going to. I think it's too hot. So the first one I think it's too cold. I will put the heater on. Now I think it's too hot. I will put the air conditioner on. Number four, to make promises, to promise you that I'm going to do something, to make promises. I will help you with your homework tomorrow. Okay? I will make you a cup of coffee. Okay? Oh, you look like you are so hot. So I will bring you a cup of water. So I will. So I promise I will do something for you. That was our lesson for today about the future with will. And don't forget to try to finish the quiz that is attached with the lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.